Good morning. Welcome to 4x8 Paper Stuff. This is Beth. We are in Notre Dame today in our journal trip to Paris. Paris Daydreams. We're daydreaming about Paris and we're doing it in our journals, Kurtie and I. Theoretically, you can see pictures on Instagram. I think I have forgotten to put mine on there the last couple days. Did anybody see the moon last night? I did not see it red, but I did see it a sliver. After it had been full. A certain 8-year-old set the alarm here for 1 o'clock in the morning, and I couldn't figure out what that noise was. And it was a clock that my husband bought, and we were giving it to my sister because we don't like it. But she found out that it still had batteries in it, and she set the alarm. Bella, 8 years old, humor. Anyhow, I couldn't figure out what the noise was, and I finally found the clock on the sofa table in the living room, and I was like, well, it's 1 o'clock, I'm up, I'm going to go see what the moon looks like. So thank you, Bella. I am, again, using up the last bits. I need to save them because I think I have 12 more prompts to go of my Paris paraphernalia. That's a mouthful. Paris paraphernalia. And I'm making some journal cards with paper that I have accumulated over the years and put watercolor on it. I'll journal on those. That's that gift wrap that I got from a gift shop in California where my sister lives, and I saved that tissue paper from something I bought years ago. So it's coming in handy. You never know. That's why you save everything, right? Right. I'm doing this in a junk journal. My favorite format is 4x8 Traveler's Notebook inserts, but I'm falling in love over this winter with junk journals. So I have taken, in lieu of having to throw stuff away, I have taken a lot of my assorted leftover papers from everywhere that I pick up and turning them into junk journals. So that's what I'm using for this. That other piece of paper was a textbook, a geography textbook that I got at a thrift store. Tore out the French part. That is a postcard from Kurtie from Paris when she went there over the holidays. Or when did you go? I can't remember. Anyhow, there's a gargoyle and another postcard from Kurtie, and I am including that. I have some pictures that I have included. When my husband and I went to Paris, we were there on Christmas Day, and we went to Notre Dame on Christmas Day. That was quite special. I must say. I don't know where that little label came from, but I'm including it with some Cavallini stamp stickers and some of my own little dots that I made. Zen dots, I call these. Zen circles. Some deli paper with some stamps on it of the Tim Holtz cityscapes. One is Paris, and I put a couple of those on some paint scraps on the deli paper. Just trying to get everything down. Here comes my pictures. There's gargoyles, there's carvings on the outside of the facade, there's a picture of the windows, there's a cityscape. Anyhow, this is what I'm into right now, very much so. I love the juxtaposition of all kinds of things. Treasures that bring memories back, like I always think about where my sister lives when I see that tissue paper. I'll always think about the time when I made all those little Zen circles. They're just painted labels that I then stamped on. The day I saw my first gargoyle at Notre Dame in 2006, I think is when we went. I'm still trying to figure out how to do all these pretty layers that everybody does that I don't do very well, so I'm practicing here again. This is just me getting ready for a doctor's appointment with my mom and enjoying Martin Luther King Day, thinking about how he overcame and how he had a dream and I have a dream, to always have art therapy projects on the go because they keep me going. And to do what makes us happy. I'm lucky enough to be able to do what makes me happy. And I'm doing it in one of the favorite cities of all times with one of my favorite people and in a favorite journal. I think that's a good thing, a good anecdote for life, and I'm lucky enough because of people like Martin Luther King to be able to do this. Um, and I'm going back into my favorite washi tape collection. That one is the architectural tape that you included, Kurti, and I think that needs to go on this building, but I can never find the ends. Anyhow, I finally did. And I'm getting better at this layering because I don't hate what I do now. Um, so I am getting better, and I'm trying to use all different angles and remember to have things sticking out and sticking up and overlapping as much as I can possibly make them, and different colors and different textures. I kind of like all that. But that little tiny paper towel was ripping very easily. Um, so I'm trying to put some of the scraps back in there. And I'll journal on the back of that also. And I made my little pocket out of the extra section of that book page from the thrift store. And I think I went ahead and put some more washi tape on the back of that postcard because it is quite heavy to stable it a little bit more. Yeah, and that's the end of it for today. So, Notre Dame, done except for the writing. And look at there, I put some of the extra washi tape right there. I'm figuring it out finally. Piece of the Eiffel Tower off that tissue paper. I'm getting better. I don't hate them now. So I guess that's progress. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you can. We'll be back tomorrow. I don't know where we go tomorrow. Let's see. Tomorrow, oh, we're doing croissants and creme brulee. Can't get any better than that. Here's a slow speed of what all I did this morning. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye.